Yeah, the purpose of this video is to talk about the exterior angle theorem. The exterior angle theorem. I didn't write the word theorem here, but this is about the exterior angle theorem. All right. Now, exterior angles, this angle over here, the E, that is the exterior angle here. It's exterior because it is what? Not inside, but outside. Outside. It's outside the triangle. If you extend any line, any edge of the triangle out, the angle formed between between that line and the triangle is an exterior angle. And we previously learned that these two angles, the interior angle here, and that exterior angle, they're going to add up to what? 180, because they form a straight line. All right, so we know that measure of angle E plus the measure of angle A is going to add up to 180. We also learned that the three angles inside, those measures are going to add up to 180. So the measure of angle A plus the measure of angle B plus the measure of angle C equals 180. Now, if this adds up to 180, and all three of these add up to 180, that means this is also equal to this. So I can set these two equal to each other. All right, so I could do the measure. Well, to make this a little bit quicker, I'm just going to write the letters instead of the M and the angle thing. I'm just going to write the letters. So it's going to say A plus B plus C. The measure of those three angles added together is going to be equal to E. Well, no, we already said the 180 here. We're going to say it's also going to be equal to this. E, the measure of angle E, if I can write the letter E properly, E plus A. All three angles add up to 180, and the exterior, these three add up to 180, and these two add up to 180. So these, all three of them added together is going to be equal to these two added together. Okay. Now, if I do that, I notice I've got an A on both sides. I've got an A over here and an A over here, right? Now, I can subtract A from both sides. Why would I do that? Well, here it says B plus C is equal to E. I now have a way of finding this exterior angle when I don't have this one. If I don't have angle A, I can just add these two together and it will give me the E. That is the exterior angle theorem, which the measure of angle E is equal to the measure of angle B plus the measure of angle C, where B and C are the ones that are opposite of the angle that the exterior angle is attached to. So the B and C, these two are opposite, on the opposite side of where the exterior angle is attached. Okay, here are a couple of examples of what you might see. Here I've got this angle and this angle. I'm looking for the exterior angle. And according to the theorem, this angle should be equal to, the measure of this angle, x, should be equal to 52 plus 58, the sum of the two opposite angles there. And that's going to give me x is equal to 110 degrees. This angle here would end up being 60, yes. But we weren't asked that. But it's true that that's going to end up being 60, but we weren't asked that in this particular case. Okay? All right. We can use that same properties there to be able to solve this one. Now, true, over here, I could have just added these two, subtracted from 180 to get this one, and then 180 minus this to get the x. So there is another way to get that, but you're not really going to be able to do that so easily with all this over here, right? So that's why it's helpful to know that these two angles will add up to equal this angle. So what this says is 6x plus 10 is equal to 2x plus 20 plus the other angle of 3x plus 15. And now I can use that to solve for x. Combine the like terms. Zachary, what are the like terms on this side of the equation? What are the like terms?
2x and 3x.
That's correct. What do they add up to?
5x.
And are there any other like terms?
20 and 15.
And what do they add up to?
35.
Very good. All right, they add to 35. On this side, are there any like terms on this side, Alex? Are there any like terms on this side of the equation? 6x and 10, are those like terms? No. So I can't combine them. So this stays 6x plus 10. From there, I would move the variables to one side. So I'd subtract 5x. I like to move the smaller towards the larger. That's going to give me x plus 10 is equal to 35. And I subtract 10 from both sides, and I get x is equal to 25. So I was able to solve for x using that exterior angle theorem.